leg hurts. Fiercely. He knows it. He can see my clothes are thick and wet with blood. He doesn't care. Everyone here is suffering. I think they call it compassion fatigue.
No ID, no crossing, pal. Wait with the other Fujis.
I am an Medowan, an Odean. I demand to be granted passage home. It's pointless. He isn't listening to a word. My voice, cracked and raw, barely carries over the din of the crowds.
Not gonna say it again, pal. Grab some food from the Staplery depot, see if you can get a shelter from the Order, and wait to be processed.
A swell of frustration grows inside me, and I find myself contemplating wielding my family name. I catch the foolish thought and turn away from the checkpoint guard. My eyes fall upon the throng, the huddled masses waiting for passage south to Satara Meadow, responding to the siren song of the Medowan hymn. Creatures of all caste and ilk and breed, seeking a better future in the emerald of the Empire. I make my way toward the marquee. After all, who knows how long I'm going to be here. The Order of the Divine Return provides succor for the wretched, and I'm not too proud to admit that my foolishness means that I desperately require it. Damn it. Another line. This one is short at least. My ears are assaulted by the nasally speech of the monk at the reception table, dealing with a gentleman in front of me.
I know, pal. I know, I get it. But there's naught we can do. You're a farmer, and you told them so. You'll not see the capital now, mate. I'm not a farmer. I'm not. They misunderstood.
The monk barely spares him a glance. I shift my weight to my good leg, biting back a wince as fresh pain lances up my thigh.
Oh, aye. They misunderstood when, contrary to the advice I gave you, you specifically mentioned that you had experience working the land. They want me to farm in the steppes. That's open land as far as the eye can see. I'm used to coaxing life out of dust and rock.
The dirt farmer rants about the steppes, about the sky, the wind, the land stretching beyond the horizon. I only half listen, focusing instead on the throbbing heat, pooling in my wounds, the sickly warmth of half-dried blood against my skin. Another Vashian sand farmer trying his luck. He's not wrong, but he underestimates the crown's patience. He'll be far easier to train than a novice, and far easier to subjugate into serfdom than an Medowan citizen.
I'm not going to be a serf. I won't. Look, honestly, pal, the city isn't what it's cracked up to be, and the country is bloody lovely. If it were me, pal, I'd take the offer with both hands. Fuck this, no way! Well, you could always go back to Vash, mate. Yeah, sure. Things back home are real good. I guess that's why I dragged my ass through bandit territory and over a fucking mountain to get here. Sorry, pal. Really wish I could help. But I've got others to see, you see.
The nasally monk's gaze finally finds me, and his expression shifts. His eyes widen in alarm.
Fuck me! Someone get an healer!
His voice is filled with panic. It's not much of a surprise, really. There is a great deal of blood, but only a fraction of it is my own. He lurches forward, grabbing me by the arm, and suddenly I'm moving, stumbling forwards, legs weak, pain flaring with every step.
Come here, pal. Come here, take a seat. You alright? Hey, you, fetch some water. Come on, mate, where are you at?
I let myself sag into the offered seat, my body sinking, muscles trembling with relief and exhaustion. I have a small incision on my right side, but the leg is the real problem. I hear a sharp inhale.
How the fuck are you breathing, mate? That's a lot of blood.
The panic in his voice makes my stomach twist. But I school my face into calmness, forcing my breath to steady. It's not mine. Silence. His hands pause against my leg. I feel his suspicion creeping in like the slow press of a blade.
Oh, right.
His suspicion deepens. My party and I were set upon by bandits. I was the only survivor. The needle bites deep into my flesh as he begins to stitch. A sharp, cold pain. I suck in a breath and let it out slow, jaw tightening.
Oh, right. Okay.
His concerns are allayed for now, and he busies himself tending my wounds, cleaning and inspecting them, chatting idly whilst he works. The stitch pulls, a dull tug against raw flesh.
Bandits, eh? This side of the mountain? That's rough, that is. You reported to the border guard, did ya?
I curl my face in frustration, leaning into my disdain for the border guardsman who dismissed me. The monk catches my look.
Yeah, wax teapots, this lot. Not like the guard recruits the sharpest of tools most of the time, but this lot, these are the ones who got bumped out of the cities for being wet lettuces. Still though, bandits running free in the breadbasket. It's no good for anyone, that. You should report it to the proper authorities when you get to Sadra Medu.
A tug, a pull, a flare of heat as the thread pulls tight. I exhale slowly. I'm not heading to Sadra Medu. I'm from Udi. His head cocks. His eyebrow raises once more.
You're a Meduan?
His eyes inspect my clothing.
This garb isn't cheap either. You're moneyed.
I feel his suspicion growing once more.
You got a name, friend?
I pause. My mind scrambles. My breath shallow. I really should have thought about an alias. I relent. There's little chance of making it anywhere near the cities without proving I belong there, or rolling the dice as an emigre, and hoping I end up somewhere near home. Aronson. Aaron. His face is now inscrutable. Maybe he doesn't recognize it.
Right. That's a big name, Master Aronson. Well, it used to be. I suppose there's a reason you didn't mention it to the border guard.
I swallow, my mouth dry. I was not strictly supposed to be where I found myself.
I see.
I was visiting the region. A friend. Someone I schooled with was relocated to the country. Best to guard lies in the armor of truth, I guess. The monk's hands press against my leg. His fingers warm, firm.
Nothing wrong with visiting a friend in the country, Master Aronson.
I force a chuckle. It feels weak, brittle. No, of course, nothing illegal about it. But our families, well, they fell out when... We've been trying to keep things discreet. The monk exhales through his nose. His face softens to my relief.
I keep abreast of the papers and pamphlets, Master Aronson. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be very lonely these days. Too many orphans. But I suppose even the death of your mum and dad hasn't cooled their feelings towards you.
His words twist like a knife in my ribs. I drop my gaze to the ground. The stitches pull. My skin tightens. A dull ache spreads through my side. He surprises me. Monks rarely pay close attention to worldly affairs. Certainly not the gossip of high society. This man is an enigma. You shouldn't believe everything that you read. But, you're right. They are still angry.
I don't suppose you think they had a hand in your little bandit attack, do you?
His question catches me by surprise again. It was not my intention to draw suspicion. Even the most cursory investigation would reveal that I did not visit a friend. No. Even if they had become aware of my visit, they have been reduced, brought low by the scandal. They're bound to the land without coin or chattel. They don't have the means or the opportunity, to my reckoning.
Suppose it was just bad luck then, Master Aronson. Right, that's you all stitched up. But I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, though. You've got about as much chance of keeping this stum as keeping a brew warm in Uckham. I could get word to someone in Udi for you to bring you papers, but only way you're getting home is if you convince the border guard who you are. Or...
He pauses, waiting expectantly for me to finish the thought. Or bribe them, right? I laugh. The wound in my side aches. I'm fresh out of cash, friend. Bandits, remember? And then his voice shifts. A casual, offhand remark.
Well, they didn't get that fancy looting, did they?
A rush of heat floods my back. Shit. I look up to meet his gaze as he gestures with his head to the ground beside him. He must have removed it from my pocket as he worked on my leg.
That'd be worth a year's pay for one of these numpties.
This was sloppy. Foolish. I am leaving a trail that a blind man could follow.
The Black Thorn was written, edited, and performed by Kier Zhou.